Welcome to Behind the Scene of Zaria, Part 1 to Part 4. Good news, Zaria Part 5 will be dropping very soon. And we sincerely apologize for the delay in Zaria Part 5. And this is due to the issues we are having with AI platform. So please bear with us until we settle these issues with some AI platform. Because normally before now, we do generate videos, limitless video on our platform. But right now, because of the restrictions that we are getting on Grok, because Grok is the platform we use in generating our videos, because our videos are majorly for AI videos. So we're using Grok to generate those videos. But of recent, Grok keep giving us issue by limiting our videos to just few generations. So which means we can only generate very few videos, unlike before where we have access to generate over 50 videos in a day, you get. But right now we are so limited to generating videos, and this is one of the major reasons why Zaria Part 5 is actually delaying. So, but trust me, we are actually working on it right now, and Zaria Part 5 is almost ready. And I believe 2 days from now or 3 days from now, definitely Zaria Part 5, the final part, will definitely be out. So before we go to Zaria Part 5, I quickly want to take you all through Zaria from Part 1 to Part 4. So for those of you who have not watched the whole season, this is an opportunity to follow me on this platform. So I take you through how we got Zaria and now we go to Part 4, from Part 1 to Part 4. I'll be explaining the videos and how the concept came about, and also I will be giving analogy of every video. So sit back, relax as we watch them together from Part 1 to Part 4. A full compilation right now. All right.
Before kings wore crowns, before queens bathed in gold, power was something you took, not something you...
All right, so this is the beginning of Zaria, like you all know. For those who have watched the Part 1, if you are yet to watch the Part 1, please go back and watch the Part 1. So, like I said, I'll be taking you all through how we made Zaria and try to explain how Zaria came about and give you full insight into Zaria.
Before queens bathed in gold,
So
power was something you took,
back and explain to you
not something you were given.
About Zaria.
And sometimes, the most dangerous rulers are the ones with nothing to lose. Poverty is not my destiny.
Get what happened here now. From the beginning, Zaria has a motive. Meaning, before Zaria met the prince, she has this mindset of wanting to be powerful. And that was why when, from the beginning, you can get what she said. She said, poverty is not my portion. So like that. So you can understand that she has this mindset. She wants to escape poverty. And the reason for this is because the beginning of Zaria is that she came from a home of being a servant, which means that from that generation, they've been serving as a servant to the palace. And because she has no option, there's nothing she can do about it, because then you either be a slave or you die. So this is one of the reasons why she was so tired of this kind of life. And she chose that she was going to do everything possible to remain, to not be a slave. And this is why she had that mentality of taking herself out of slavery and bringing herself a into powers and into hierarchies. So if you from what we've watched so far, you understand that Zaria met the priest, and this was one of the opportunity that she had, and she took the opportunity. So what she was doing right here was not that she recognized the prince, no doubt, but the problem is she knows and understands how to play mind games. So she was playing mind games with the prince, and the prince is someone who is just a nonchalant kind of person, doesn't really care about power. You get, he's just there for let me just be the prince and that's all. But Zaya saw through what the prince is, and that was why she played the mind game with the prince. And luckily for her, she got the prince, and the prince eventually fell for her and loved Zara. And this was why the prince actually took her to the palace. And one thing about the being a slave, there's an hierarchy to be a slave, which means that for you to work in a certain area, you have to be you have to be a slave for a number of years and must have proved yourself that you can work amongst the kings and queens and you can be their slave. So you have to prove yourself. But at this point, Zaria actually skipped those parts. Not because she wants to, but because the prince gave her the opportunity for the fact that the prince brought her into the palace, made her climb to an hierarchy, and that was why she got the access to work with the queen and became part of the queen slave. Otherwise, she would not have gotten close to the palace. So the prince gave her access to the palace. Let's keep watching and see. I'll come back for more and speak to you more.
Move before you are trampled.
Or you could stop.
That was the moment. The kingdom began to fall. Do you know who I am?
A man hiding behind a name.
And you?
The woman who will take everything from you.
I like your boldness. Come ride with me to the palace.
Thank you, my prince, for your kindness.
The most dangerous weapon
Now, you understand?
is not a sword. It is the illusion of weakness.
My queen, the prince has returned with a woman. A woman? Yes, my queen. And he looks at her the way kings look at power.
When the queen found out that the prince came with a woman, she was shocked. But at first, she didn't know that the woman that the prince brought in was actually a slave. She didn't know. It was later when she found out that the prince came with a slave that she was shocked at her. Because what she was expecting was not a slave. She was expecting somebody or someone of high class. But and this was one of the reasons she didn't really look at Zara too much. Because the queen is someone that wants to defend the throne at all costs. So she wants to have control over the prince, over the wife he's going to get married to, and over the father too. Because the king was already weak. So she is like the king in this kingdom. So she wants to be sure that the prince brings in someone she can control, and the prince being under her own control too. So she was not really concerned about when she found out that it was Zaria, the servant. She was not really concerned about it. So she just felt, okay, let's just go. And let her walk anyway. Since the prince has brought you to work, oh, fine. But one thing about the queen is this. The queen is very, very, very observant. And Zaria, as a psychologist, I'll put it that way, psychologist, she understood that the queen is very observant, and she played the role of being a victim, and at the same time, when you look at Zaria, you will never suspect her of anything. So she plays that role very well. Yeah, she plays the role of a snake, where she can go away with anything she does, and you would never suspect she's the one doing it. You get? So, and this was the edge she has over the queen. So she knew that the queen have a way of coming to a conclusion, and she knows how to catch people because she's very, very smart. So she didn't play the smartness with the queen, otherwise she wouldn't have gotten this far. So she played the role of a servant, and also the role of a snake, and also the role of someone you can never suspect, just like a snake. Let's keep watching.
With a woman. A woman? Yes, my queen. And he looks at her the way kings look at power.
You, new girl, what is your name? Zaria, my lady. You will clean the queen's chambers, speak only when asked, look only when permitted.
Yes, my lady.
She lowered her voice, so no one would hear her rise. You walk like someone who has known hunger.
Yes, my queen. And yet, your hands do not shake. Hunger teaches patience, my queen.
The queen sensed something, but not enough to stop it.
The king is growing weak, and the prince, too distracted by that new girl. Information jury was the first crown she wore.
Why do you pretend?
Pretend, my prince?
You are not like them.
Now you can see what's happening right now.
I am exactly what I
You can see how manipulative she is right now. She knows the prince loves her. She knows. But she cannot just accept the prince's love because she knows she's a servant. And she understands that prince have nothing or should have nothing to do with slaves because he is a prince. But fortunately for her, the prince fell in love with her, and she saw this as an opportunity, because on every move that happens in the palace or any information she gets from the palace, she acts on it immediately and take action immediately. So she doesn't have to delay anything because she knows that power comes once, and the moment power comes once, you grab it. So she was looking for every weakness so that she can also become part of power. You get? Now the thing is this. From the beginning of the film, she said something that she doesn't want to be poor, that she hates poverty. And the grandmother said, you talk as if you've seen the palace, or you talk as though you've seen the palace. She didn't respond because she had concluded on what she's going to do and her strategy was too amazing. And favor found her by what? Because the prince actually loved her. So this is one of the things that gave her that edge. She found love. And the one who loved her was actually the prince. Let's move forward.
My prince?
You are not like them.
I am exactly what I appear to be.
A servant.
Grateful for your mercy.
My king, your strength is fading. Say what you mean. You may not have long.
The king must not die yet.
And the prince?
He is weak. I will handle him.
Secrets within secrets. But only one person was collecting them all.
He likes the carrots, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Can I give him one? Of course. Here you go. You handle them like they are yours.
They belong to the throne, not to the one who feeds them.
Still, they listen to you more than they listen to the gods. Animals understand silence better than men.
Why are you always quiet?
Because people reveal more when you say nothing.
Who are you?
You called for me, my prince?
No. But I'm glad you came. You move like a shadow, yet everywhere I turn, you are there.
A servant must be present before she is needed.
And what else must a servant be?
Invisible.
You are not invisible.
Then perhaps I have failed, my prince.
No, you have done something far worse.
What is that?
You have made me notice you.
Noticing a servant is dangerous, my prince.
Dangerous for who?
For the servant, if she forgets her place.
And if the prince forgets his?
Then the kingdom reminds him.
Now, you see the manipulation going on right now. She's not rushing to take power from anybody. She's just being manipulative, and she's manipulating the emotions of the prince, because that is the only key that can take her to the palace. And she knows that very well. And she knows that if she does not play this game very well, she will lose the chance of the palace forever. So she needed to be very careful. Even if she has feeling for the prince, she had to put her feelings aside and make sure that the feeling does not come in between what she wants. Because the moment the feeling becomes a problem from what she wants, then she knows she won't be able to get or become that powerful as she would want to become powerful. So she wants to be powerful, but the only way you can become powerful is to either be the king or you be the queen. So either way, she either be the queen by getting married to the prince, or she be the queen by taking charge of the throne. But whatever she chose is up to her. So let's keep watching. But I just want to I just want you to understand something. The part where she's being manipulative, how she became manipulative by manipulating the emotions of the prince. And the more she manipulated the prince, the more the prince fell for her trap. Let's keep watching.
And if the prince forgets his?
Then the kingdom reminds him.
You speak as though you know this kingdom better than those born into it.
I listen more than I speak.
And what have you heard?
That power is never where people think it is.
And where is it?
Where no one is looking. They think I am nothing good.
Because by the time they see her, it will already be too late.
The queen is planning something. I heard her speak to a man last night.
Now, this is what plays out here now. The queen suspects something because she's very smart. But because, just like what Zara said, that power is where people don't look. Very important line. The queen suspects something, but she's not sure of what she suspects. So she has this instinct that something is about to happen. But she cannot figure out where this thing is going to come from. And she was just trying to ask Zaria questions by, I don't feel safe. I feel watch when you're around. She's just trying to be instinctive. You get? And the fact that she's not sure, and the fact that Zaria is very manipulative. So she could not point a finger at her. Otherwise, if she had caught Zaria manipulations, she would have taken Zaria out immediately. That is how sharp and quick the queen takes her decision. She doesn't wait for explanation. She takes decision. But this now, she's in a place of confusion. So her mind is playing games with her too. At the same time, Zaria is playing games too. And because Zaria understands the queen does not understand Zaria. So that's the advantage Zaria has right now. That she understands the queen, but the queen do not understand her.
I only serve my
Just
queen.
keep watching.
And yet, I feel watched when you are near. Then I will try to be even smaller, my queen.
You don't talk much, that is good. Talking brings trouble.
And silence?
Silence keeps you alive.
The prince must never take the throne.
Then we remove him quietly.
Everyone lies in this palace. They bow, they smile, they whisper loyalty, but their eyes betray them.
Then do not listen to everyone, my prince.
And who should I listen to?
Someone who has nothing to gain from lying.
No one in this palace has nothing to gain.
Then perhaps I do not belong to this palace.
You serve in my chamber, yet you speak as though you are outside its games.
I serve my prince, I do not scheme. Those who scheme speak too much.
And you? You speak very little.
Because I listen more than I speak. There are voices in this palace that do not want you to see clearly.
Say
See
their
now,
name.
I quickly want to call your attention to something. the queen was actually planning to take out the prince. And you'll be like, you'll be surprised. Why would the queen want to take out her own son? It's very simple. The son is weak. And the son is not fit for the throne. You can be a prince and not be fit for that throne because the throne carries a weight that it takes a man who is disciplined, focused, and determined to rule a throne. But the prince is just scattered. He's not focused. He's easily distracted. And this is because probably his training was, okay, should I say it was a spoiled brat? Because, he was born into wealth. So it was a spoiled brat. And he did not have the understanding of how to lead a throne. And the mother knows that if my son becomes the king, the throne will be in danger. So which means that there are other people from other kingdoms that might want to come attack the throne. And the moment they come to attack the throne, they have a weak king. And any throne that has a weak king will definitely go down. Because why? Every throne needs a king who is disciplined, focused, determined. But the prince is distracted. So this is one of the reasons why she doesn't want the child to be the next king, since the father is weak. Because the father can die at any time. So she's trying to become the king if possible. So why she remains the queen and the son, probably take out the son or any other thing. So that's her plan. But because Zaria is someone that knows information is very important, and that the more information you get, the more powerful you become. So this was why she was in every corner looking for, no matter how little that information is, she just wants to get information. No matter how little it is. So she has been watching the queen. She understands the queen better than the queen herself. So that's how you can understand why Zaria keep looking for secrets, because she knows that secrets is always hidden in the palace. And now, luckily for her, she got one major secret, that the queen is about to take out her own son. But because this lady is so smart, Zaria is so smart, she didn't go to the prince and say, the prince, your mom wants to kill you. Because she understands that the moment I tell this prince that the mother or the queen wants to kill him, she becomes an enemy to the queen. Because why? The prince is so careless that it is possible he goes to reveal the secrets to the mother. And probably if the mother gets that information, definitely she will deny it, because she's very smart. And because of that information, she can take out Zaria. So she didn't reveal the name of the queen, despite the fact that she has those information that the mother is about to take out the prince. So let's keep watching and I'll come back again.
There are voices in this palace that do not want you to see clearly.
Say their names.
Names are dangerous, my prince. Truth is safer when it arrives slowly.
You speak like someone who knows more than she should.
Or less than others think.
If I trust the wrong person, I could lose everything.
If you trust no one, you already have.
And just like that, she became the only truth in a palace of lies.
That girl.
Should I remove her, my queen?
No. Keep her close. I want to understand her.
The queen thought she was observing Zaria, but she was already inside the trap.
You, girl,
Yes, my king?
you remind me of someone. Someone who betrayed me.
Then I will make sure I never do. Trust is a fragile thing. Once broken, it poisons everything.
Now, you see what is happening right now. You can see the level of professionalism, determination that she's putting into what she wants to have. The level of focus, and she's ready to, if possible, become your best friend just to get what she wants. So that's how manipulative she is. Even when, because she's someone you cannot understand. You can be with Zaria for years and not understand what she is, because the time you are using to try to understand her, she gives you a picture for you to understand. Meaning, I want to understand who Zaria is. Then she has this instinct that tells her you're watching her. Then, from that moment, she creates a character and gives you that version for you to observe and come to a conclusion due to the version she has shown to you. So, which means that she can tell you, I am a kind person, and she will give you every detail of being kind, and you will come to that conclusion that, oh no, this lady is calm and nice and gentle, because that is the version she wants you to see. So let's put it this way. Zaria is, whatever you see about Zaria is what Zaria shows to you. That is not what Zaria is. So this is why people are so confused, trying to understand this innocent girl, but yet they cannot understand her because she is like a puzzle. Let's keep watching.
There are voices in this palace that do not want you to see clearly.
Say their names.
Names are dangerous, my prince. Truth is safer when it arrives slowly,
You speak like someone who knows more than she should.
or less than others think.
If I trust the wrong person, I could lose everything.
If you trust no one, you already have.
And just like that, she became the only truth in a palace of lies.
That girl.
Should I remove her, my queen?
No. Keep her close. I want to understand her.
The queen thought she was observing Zaria, but
You can see, you see what she's doing right now. So she's giving the queen a character that she's giving the queen a character. How do I put it down? She's okay now. The queen wants to understand Zaria. So she's putting out a character that the queen wants to understand. Meaning, whenever the queen is around Zaria, she suspects Zaria, and Zaria knows. Then, since she knows that is an edge she has, then what will she do? She creates a character and show that character to the queen And once she showed that kind of character to the queen gets confused. So it is either the queen is trying to fight her instinct and fight the character that Zaria is showing out. Let's keep watching.
Should I remove her, my queen?
No. Keep her close. I want to understand her.
The queen thought she was observing Zaria, but she was already inside the trap.
You, girl,
Yes, my king?
you remind me of someone. Someone who betrayed me.
Then I will make sure I never do. Trust is a fragile thing. Once broken, it poisons everything.
Be careful, girl. This palace eats loyalty.
You are too quiet, too careful. Who are you really?
I am no one. Please, I just want to survive.
Then stay that way.
I feel peace when you are near.
Then I will stay as you need me.
Everyone else, they want something from me.
And what do you think I want, my prince? Then don't think. Just feel.
Stay tonight.
If that is your wish.
Look at me. If I discover you are hiding something, you will not die quickly. Then you will never have to.
Wow. Anytime I see or watch this particular scene, it's very, very touching. And it tells you how manipulative anyone can be. Because there are people you trust so much, and there are people you put your heart for, and they open up everything to you. And because they've opened up everything to you, you tend to use what they told you against them. That is what happened here now.
But soon, they will all kneel.
Tonight, the queen dines alone. Her food must be perfect. No mistakes.
There will be none.
You were not invited.
Forgive me, my queen. I bring urgent counsel.
What is the meaning of this? Who prepared this food?
Forgive us, my queen. Please.
The first death, and the wrong person took the blame.
Someone must answer for this.
I did nothing! Swear on my life I did nothing! This is madness.
This is order!
Execute him.
Did nothing! No! 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 My queen! I have served this palace for years!
Because the cook was very close to Zaria. That's the head chef. Very close to Zaria. And he loves Zaria. So, and because of the love he has for Zaria, he made sure Zaria gets involved in major cookings that regards to the palace. Even when he died, he did know that the one he trusted the most was actually the one who poisoned the meal. And when Zaria poisoned this meal, she pretended. Listen to what she said. She said, "Please forgive us." So what she tried to do, she tried to make the queen understand that this is not a one-man thing. It must have happened from the kitchen, and the one who is responsible for the kitchen, or who is the head of the kitchen, should take the blame. Please forgive us. So at that point, you won't even think about her. You will think about who head the kitchen, or who control the kitchen. So which means the one who controls the kitchen should be punished, even if he's not the one that poisoned that meal. But the fact that this kind of thing can happen on your watch, you should take the blame. And that's why the head chef have to die. And this was one of Zaria's plan. And you would have asked, why would Zaria want to kill the chef? It is very simple. This is why Zaria wanted to make that chef go, because the chef is so loyal to the throne. So loyal to the throne. And taking out those who are loyal to the queen comes with a price, and she knows that. Because it is possible that everyone who is loyal to the queen gets to find out about her, gets to know her secret somehow, or probably if her secret comes out, those who will report the case will be those who are loyal to the queen. So our plan is to take out every loyal man or woman. You're loyal to the queen, you're loyal to the throne, I'm taking you out. Because she come to believe that once I take out all our loyalists, then the queen becomes weak. And this is one of the reasons why the chef has to die. Let's keep watching.
The cook was loyal. He would never... Then someone else is responsible. We should pray before more of us die.
Someone tried to kill the queen.
Or someone wanted it to look that way.
What do you mean?
I should not say it. It is not my place.
Say it.
What if the target was never the queen, but someone close to her? Someone is moving against me.
Then give the order, and we end it.
No. Not yet. I want to see who dares play my game.
One move and they destroy each other. And I remain untouched.
Everything is falling apart. Everything is falling apart.
Then let me help hold it together.
You are different.
I am yours to command.
Stay close to me.
I will not leave you, my king. Not now. Not when you need me most.
And just like that, she gained the trust of the throne itself.
They will search for an enemy, but they will never find me.
First the advisor, now the cook. Something is wrong.
Keep your voice down. The Queen is watching everyone. I cannot trust anyone anymore. Not even my mother.
Trust is not given. It is revealed over time.
And you?
I am only what you see.
Then stay where I can see you.
Always, my prince.
Someone is feeding lies into this palace.
We have questioned the servants.
Then question them again! Fear will expose the truth.
You must be careful. The Queen is searching for traitors.
But we have done nothing.
In times like this, innocence is not protection. It is a weakness. If you hear anything at all, tell me. Why you? Because I listen and I do not betray those who trust me.
You should not be here.
Forgive me. I got lost.
I swear I told no one I have served faithfully, please!
Every death tightened her control.
She's playing a role of a leader amongst the servants. Because she knows that since the Queen is searching for a traitor in the palace, it is possible her secret comes out. So she wants to be very fast. So she knows the next action to take. Very fast and very quick. So this is why she's playing the role of a leader. So that all these servants can come to her and give her information they get. Because she knows, like I said earlier, that information is powerful. And the kind of information you get gives you edge over the one you're trying to go against. So which means that if the Queen have an information earlier or prior to when Zaria wanted to act, she would have defeated Zaria. But because there's no information that can tell what Zaria is, so nobody knows Zaria. They only know what she reveals to them. And this is why it's difficult for the Queen to attack Zaria or go after Zaria, because you can't just attack Zaria without an evidence. But you can't just say, okay, because I have instincts that she wants to do something bad to me, then I have to take her out.